So guys, now let's learn about how to fill the area between two line plots, or you can say, so let me just show you one thing. If I go up, you can see we have these line plots, right? So this is the two line plots, and sometimes it is there, like when you have to show the area under a particular value. For example, if you wanna show the area under this 50,000, that means this particular area should be filled so that the user can, or the customers can understand that this is that particular amount of data you require actually, or something like that. Okay. And when you have multiple line plots, sometimes you need to fill the area between two lines. That means this particular area should be filled. So in that case, this thing will really helpful. So I'll just quickly grab these lines of code so that I don't need to write it again. Okay, and then I'll just paste it over here and let's run it. Okay, so you can see it ran properly. So obviously you have to import that thing first. So since we are using Jupyter Notebook, I already imported that thing initially, so I don't need to import that again. So this is the ages of the developers, and this is the average salary of the developers at that particular age. Okay, so this is not the actual data, I just wrote it randomly. Okay, and yeah, now let's just make a median so that assume above that particular level the developer gets really quite a high salary, and under that particular level the developer gets quite low salary. Okay, so let's just write median is equals to assume 53,000. Okay, to create a area between two line plots, or any kind of line plots, you just need to write plt dot fill between. Okay, so fill underscore between, and in the parentheses you have to pass the data of x-axis. That means we have these ages, right? So dev x, that means this is all the ages, and then we have to pass the y-axis variable. So that means this is the y-axis variable, and then we have to pass the median. Okay, so median. So now if I run it, you can see now we have an area, right? And these two areas are separated at that position, that is 53,000, which is the median, right? So above that particular median, the areas are actually in downside, and below that particular median the areas are actually in upside, right? And yeah, in this way you can create an area of a particular plot. So assume now we have two different line plot. Okay, so let me just quickly copy this one. This has two different line plots, so I'll just copy this one and paste it over here. Okay, now if I run it, now you can see these are actually all developer salaries are in blue color, and Python developer salaries are in orange color, right? And now I need to write these medians as well. I'll just quickly copy these two lines from here, and after plotting these two line plot, I'll just paste that line. Okay, so median and then fill between. Since now we have these two different plot, instead of writing over here median, we can just write over here Python underscore dev y. Yeah, perfect. And now we can just write a condition where the Python salary is greater than the all developer salaries. Okay, so I'll just quickly write that thing. This should be greater than the all developer salaries. Okay, and now we also need to write interpolate. Okay, interpolate is equals to true, and we can also change the densities, the blurry effect of that by writing alpha. Let's not write that for now, and if I run it now, so you can see now it is showing some plots. Okay, and some areas, okay, in between the lines. So let me just quickly how can I differentiate? I'll just copy this again and paste it over here, and I'll remove these two lines. And now if I run it, now you can see, yeah, so you can clearly see this is the area in between the two lines, so that's why it is filled. Then again this is the area in between two lines, so that's why it is filled, and again this is the area in between two lines, so that's why it is filled. Okay,